What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be talking a lot about the potential setup that is existing right now on XRP. We have to talk about Bitcoin. We have to talk about the broad stock market and giving you guys the best looking setups going into this next week's trading week. So without further ado, let's get into all that information, everybody. And if you guys do enjoy the information and analysis that I provide for you guys in these videos here, make sure you go down and hit that like button. Costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot, spreading this information and these setups out to as many people who actually want to learn to have long-term success in these markets, whether it be the stock market or the crypto market. And obviously, got to give a nice shout out to all of the students and the members in my private community, Less Trades, More Profits. Again, I'm going to throw up some of the gauge screenshots over here. The results that everybody has been getting has been absolutely insane. If you guys want a 2-week free trial in there, make sure you guys check out that link down below. Again, you guys get access to both the courses, all of the private live streams, the full watch list of stocks and cryptos that are about to explode before they do, the the pre-market plans, the macro research reports, the single stock research reports, everything. And again, as we've seen many times in the past, you guys have seen the setups that I'm calling out. You definitely do not want to miss these. So link down below if you guys are interested. But just looking at Bitcoin here, again, we did have that pretty aggressive liquidation candle on Thursday here. Again, we've been talking about this prior all-time high zone a lot, how we were expecting this to hold, even if we were going to get another couple of tests of this area here. That's exactly what we've seen, and honestly, we are starting to see another really strong setup forming on Bitcoin right now. Now, after all of kind of these levered positions have been taken out, I do think that there is room now for some movement higher in Bitcoin here. Then, obviously, I do want to bring up a little bit today, just kind of what we're looking at here on the S&P 500. Looking at ES here, guys, we have had a couple of these prior all-time high zone retests a few times. We had this one right before the election. We had this one right here. It's a little bit clear on SPX, the actual index here. And it is possible that we do end up seeing another prior all-time high retest here at this zone before we end up moving higher. Now, I'm not saying that I'm expecting the market to trend lower, but what I am saying is that we always have to be aware of the different outcomes and possibilities of what could then potentially happen in the market at any given time. You can't be operating in the market not understanding those risks, because that is when big mistakes happen and you can lose a lot of money. So let's kind of get into what we're looking at on XRP here, kind of what we've talked about in the past on it, and just kind of what we are looking at going forward. Now, remember, guys, when I look at these are all trades, especially when we're talking about the cryptos here. On the stock side, I think it's very obvious that a lot of those are trades, but when we talk about these cryptos here, these are not things that I want to be holding for the long term. It's your money. You can do whatever you want with it. If that's what you want to do, awesome. All I'm here to do is give you guys more information about things that you're already interested in. So, looking at XRP here, obviously you guys know that we were calling this move on Twitter, on my Twitter account, ShortTheVix2, from this lower area here, right around that 150 to 160 range, before this really nice move to the upside, almost to 3. Now, when we started to trend a little lower, or trade a little bit lower here, converging into this daily 10 exponential moving average, what did we say in the last video? We were saying that this is exactly what you want to see if you want the potential for XRP to trend higher. You can't just go vertical forever, ladies and gentlemen. There are going to be points where the buyers are just not willing to buy anymore, and the sellers are going to outweigh those potential buyers that are coming in. Just normal supply and demand metrics here. But with what we are seeing now, and the buyers defending this daily 10 exponential moving average here, and we are starting to see the signs of that next period of consolidation forming, I would say that if we are able to hold here, obviously we do still have to hold this daily 10 exponential moving average. We could easily make a significant move higher, obviously through these highs here, maybe get up to 350, 4, or if that next setup is really solid, maybe even to 5. I mean, that'd be a double from where it is right now, which I think is a little bit aggressive. But again, anything is possible, but especially with something like XRP, where there's already been at least 2 really solid trade setups on this, you want to make sure that you're being careful if you want to trade these. I've been saying this a lot, that the sequel is usually never as good as the original. I think that's something that a lot of people understand, and it's the same thing in trading. If you've already seen a very significant move and you are starting to set up again, yeah, I mean, it might be something that you're interested in trading here, and you could still get some good gains on it. But I wouldn't go in expecting the same types of results, the 1 to 10, 1 to 15 risk to reward setup that we saw the last time. But in general, this XRP chart here is still looking really, really, really solid for some more upside movement into the end of the year and the beginning of 2025. So let's also go through here, guys, a couple of the other awesome setups that I'm looking at for this week, get you guys prepared, and give you guys a little bit of a taste about of just kind of what I look for on a day-to-day and week-to-week basis. So first one over here is going to be Google. Now, there isn't necessarily a fully developed setup on this yet, but it is starting. We've seen a significant move down. We've started to shift this trend here. We popped back to the upside, made a nice move, and we are starting to consolidate right on top of that 10 exponential moving average. And if you guys see in these videos here, guys, I keep it so simple. Every single thing that we do is the same thing every single time. Having that repeatable process in the market is one of the most important things, and keeping that process simple is what enables not only me, but all of the students in there to have these crazy results that you guys see me posting on Twitter, Instagram, and in the beginning of these YouTube videos. So looking at this here, what would I like to see in order for me to get interested in a long position to the upside? I'd say 1 or 2 additional days of consolidation here before we end up breaking to the upside. Now, again, that may not happen. Google may come to the downside, it may just rip and it just leaves without us, and that is perfectly okay. Understanding that these setups are going to continue to form week after week, day after day, month after month, it is what allows us to be really, really not only patient, but also picky with the setups that we are trading. If Google isn't going to fire off for us or give me the exact setup that I want, then I won't be looking at it and I won't be trading it. So really just a couple of more days of consolidation on this one, and I would be interested in playing the break to the upside of that kind of consolidation zone that we can see in here so far. So the two that I'm actually going to be giving you guys this week, in terms of the stock side, are not necessarily fully developed setups yet, but they are some of my favorite setups here. As you guys know, back down in here, the last time that we traded Nvidia, it doesn't look like that much movement here, but this was 500% gains on the options, which was absolutely awesome. I'd love to be able to nail another one of those before the end of the year. So looking at this Nvidia chart here, it is looking relatively similar to Google, and it's the same type of analysis. We see this nice push to the upside. We are now starting to see basically this 10 EMA here starting to get respected. If we can get a couple of more days of consolidation on Nvidia here, that would be perfect. We would then be able to play the break to the upside of this range as well, maybe targeting something like 153 to 155, or maybe even 160 there on Nvidia. So that's going to be it there for what we have on the stock side. I don't think I'm going to be taking up too much of your guys' time in this video this weekend here. We do have one more, though. One more really solid crypto setup that I want to cover with you guys, too. If you guys follow me on Twitter, congratulations to all of you guys that nailed the Pepe trade idea that I posted there. I mean, it pays to have notifications on, guys. Within, I think, an hour of me posting that tweet, Pepe was going absolutely nuts to the upside. So congratulations to all of you guys over there. But this one, Polygon. Again, another really, really strong looking setup here. Really nice push to the upside. Awesome convergence and consolidation right around this daily 10 exponential moving average here. I would say that if we can break above like this 73 cent area here, that would be a really, really good spot to start to want to get long. Again, once we break that area, our stop goes at the day low, and then we target further upside levels. So very, very, very simple, guys. If we're at all-time highs, and this is something that I think is going to start applying a lot more to some of these altcoins and a lot of these different stocks that are at the highs as well, what I typically like to do is target around a 1 to 3 risk to reward for that either first take profit or where I'm moving stops to break even, and then just continuing to ride the trend. But guys, trading this way in the market and operating this way in the market is not only incredibly effective, as you guys have seen time and time again, but it's very, very simple and easy to learn. So for those of you guys that are coming in, taking advantage of that 2-week free trial, welcome. We're going to get you guys up to speed, making money with us on the private streams, understanding the watch list, and really, really taking that right step forward in your trading journey going into 2025. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for this one. I'll see you guys in some of the videos this week. And for those of you guys that are joining the community, we will be live every single morning at 9 a.m. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.